All right, Delilah fans. So we do have a couple of episode titles here. Unfortunately, no synopsis yet, but this will be season 1, episodes 1, 2, and 3. So before moving forward in the video, please take a moment to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up button to like the video, hit the bell notification icon and select all. That way you are notified whenever I post content to the channel, and follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. So March 9th, next week, guys, next week. Episode 1, Everything to Everybody. Episode 2, airing March 16th. Told ya. Wow, honestly, I've never seen it spelt like that. I only seen like told space YA, told ya, but there you go, told ya. And number 3, Sometimes Apart, airing on March 23rd. So if I were to just make a, kind of assumptions based off trailers, articles, promos, and the episode titles, I think number 1 is definitely, Everything to Everybody, probably indicating, that's representing of Delilah, the fact that she's an attorney lawyer. So it makes sense that she's everything to everybody. She's a mother to her children. She's a friend to those who, need a friend. She represents the little guy. She went from being like a hotshot attorney to someone who focuses more on the people rather than the, the fame, the money that comes with being a high powered attorney. So I could see Delilah being almost like a staple in her community, the same way Hannah was, respected by the hood and the haves and the have-nots. So it's one of those things where you're everything to everybody, but who's the everything to you? We know that Delilah has gone through a divorce, so maybe she'll have, we know she'll have a potential love interest based off a article released last month. So we'll just see how she's able to hold things together for herself while she's everything to everybody else. Told you, number 2. I wonder if it's a situation where, Tamara and Delilah will be talking, just kind of catching up in regards to, I told you I'd make it to this point, or something along those lines. But then we get to episode 3, Sometimes Apart. I could probably see this being the beginning of the shift in the dynamic between Tamara and Delilah, where the first 2 episodes, assuming Tamara's introduced in episode 1, they're friends, they just catching up, everything's good. But once things start to get real, where maybe Leah goes to Delilah to represent her in court, that's when they learn to have to face each other. And maybe they're good friends now, but sometimes they might have to step away from each other, especially when it's business and that involves getting personal. So that's all I got for this particular video. Once we get full on synopsis, I'll be sure to do follow-up videos on those. So thanks so much for tuning in to this first video in regards to Delilah episode titles. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal, Cash App, or join Patreon for as little as $1 a month.